And welcome to Gemstones overview for new players. So Gemstones, these brightly coloured items, not to be confused with gems, the premium currency in game. As you see, we come in a multitude of different colours, and they offer bonuses to stats, so topazes, critical rating, diamonds, armour, rubies, power, sapphires, haste, amethyst, ability rate, and emeralds add vitality. They come in 6 different varieties. I've got 2 of them here in my normal character stash and the rest in the bank area. So we start off at the lowest tier are rough, and then the next highest is common. We see that the stat increases as we go through. Then we have teardrop, radiant, trillion, and finally brilliant. They have got level requirements as to when you can use them. So roughs can only be used, or roughs you can use at any time, so as soon as you start the game. Commons at level 5, teardrops level 10, radiant level 15, trillion at level 20, and brilliance at level 25. As I've seen, as you go up through the quality, the bonus value increases. So most of them will offer a bonus of +5, +10, +20, +30, +40, +50, except for diamonds. These work on armour, and these will add +20, +40, 80, I think 120, 160 and 200 armour. You obtain them in a number of ways. They are very frequent drops in story maps, and they're guaranteed to drop in all trials that you complete from trial 8 upwards. The thing is, though, that only rough and common gemstones will ever drop. All the others are obtained via other methods. So probably the more uncommon route is that you can get any tier as a randomised mix through these gemstone selections. You can purchase those for gems. They also pop out on your daily rewards 3 times a month as well, and quite often they'll pop up as seasonal tiered rewards as well, so they crop out that way. But the most common way of getting higher tiers is through a process called fusing. So let's take these sort of emeralds. You can fuse 3 of a lower tier into the next highest tier, so 55 here. I can fuse either 3 of them, or I can fuse the whole stack in one go. We'll do one of them. We can see that our rough has uncommons now increased to 21. Again, I can fuse one of those and this will increase this to 8. If it was in there, they drop into your inventory. Again, fuse that up, fuse up, keep fusing. This is going to drop to 1, and there's our brilliant. So because it takes 3 of a lower tier to make the next highest tier, you need 243 roughs to make 1 brilliant. And you might be wondering, well, what's the purpose? How do I use them? As you're leveling up, you'll have gear that drops. Let's just take a look at something possibly in the stash buried away. And occasionally it might have a socket in it, and your gemstones can be placed into a socket. You can remove them at any time. It's got a small cost. You can put any tier that you like into that, as long as you've met the level requirements. So since I'm level 70, I can stick whatever I like into there, take it out again at any time. Additionally, if the gear doesn't have a socket, let's look at this, I could add a socket. That's a gem cost, not going to do that. I would recommend you only ever add sockets to your final endgame gear, because it does cost a lot of gems, so stuff that you're going to keep for a very long time. Other use within jewellery crafting, you can socket gemstones during the fusing process to improve the stats on things as you go, but that's a completely separate video. And finally, some of the end game crafting recipes over at the blacksmith will also require gemstones in the recipe. So we can see we need radiant rubies in this one. So that's just a brief overview of gemstones and what they're used for. Any questions or comments, feel free to ask below, and thank you very much for watching.